How's it going, my lovely Death Disciples? I am the Shadow Reaper, and today we're going to continue our Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play. Where last we left off, we had spoken with Hawk's contact, Stroud, here in Crestwood, and we had learned about, what is going on with Corypheus's arrival, the rifts, and now also learning about why the Grey Wardens haven't been doing anything, and as it turns out, all the Grey Wardens in Orlais had received the calling, which basically is a way to signify that they are about to die. So, they all received it, and now they're about to perform some huge ritual of blood magic to try and prevent some form of rifts in the future. Even though you know, the Inquisition of the Imperial Inquisition of the holy, beautiful, graceful Alfheim Empire with its wonderful, glorious, beautiful, wonderful Imperial Inquisitor Emperor. So, with that, I don't really think they thought this whole thing through. I'd still be here. But, now we kinda have a problem with, we need to go to the Western Approach to deal with it, but, for starters, we've got other things to worry about. Let's
go.
Oh, okay, so we can't get anything about, from Hawk, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and leave this cave. We also did capture ourselves a new keep in Crestwood, so we have a little bit more control in the area, as well as, closing a few more rifts as well, but I'm not going to leave just yet, because there are still things that need to be done in Crestwood, after all. I just feel like doing more of the quests around the area is all. But then again, probably should I space it out for more, I mean, I could always just, go back to, Crestwood, but I feel like in order to match with the dire situation, should I just go back, or should I just head over to the Western Approach? Maybe. Probably should. Alright, fine, I'll go to the Western Approach. I'll be coming back to Crestwood, though, eventually when I, finish with stuff there. But we're first gonna go over to Skyhold to be like, to talk about, wait a minute, hold on, what did I... Breeding grounds. As if the Red Templar occupation wasn't enough, oh, that's right, I still have that. I have that dragon quest I need to take care of. I completely forgot about that one. Okay, so there actually are two threat reasons that I need to kill dragons, which I don't want to do, because dragons are amazing, and I don't want to. I really don't. They're too precious. They're too beautiful. I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill any of them. Even though they are hostile to me, I don't want to kill them. I really don't. Anyway, so I am assuming that I need to go to the war table to, unlock the operation for that or something, I don't know. We'll see if the, loading is ever going to finish, because it's taking forever. Are you gonna finish it all? I really hope that you do. At some point. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. We got things we need to take care of. Alright, summon the War Council. It is time we discuss matters of great and worldwide importance across all of Thedos, which is soon to be my territory. We all know this. In fact, if it isn't already mine, we need to fix that problem stat. Anyway, we do have some missions. Locate Rice and Evangeline. Inquisitor, Evangeline and I owe you our freedom and indeed our very lives. I am greatly saddened to hear what happened at the Conclave. I truly hope for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Our own investigation took us to renegade Templars using a strange new red form of lyrium. I am chagrined. What is that word? Chagrined? That they were powerful enough to subdue us. Although your agents tell us that these Red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who has had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune, Evangeline and I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skyhold will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once we are healed, we will be honored to serve. Yours, Rice, Senior Enchanter. Aquatarians. There is a note below, presumably added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. Was upset until it saved them. This is good. Deploy Rice and Evangeline, Sigil of Philanderis. I know you asked me not to do it, but sometimes I just do it anyway. That's just how it is.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Oh no, stop venatory activity in the West. Rescue the spy, we have that available. Nobility in Valcheven have caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's a bard from the Orlesian Corps, but the deception will last only so long. Extract her before her captors learn who she is and demand a ransom. An investigation or an execution. Okay, so Liliana. A hand must not be seen in this. I could send Miller tools to escape, but she must leave on her own. A countess in Valcheven is sympathetic to the Inquisition. She's willing to negotiate the spy's release for us. I get dispatch armed guards claiming Miller is wanted by the Inquisition. I doubt anyone will contest us. I'm gonna go with Liliana's idea. I know I wanted her for something else, but I'm gonna do that. For Eldon, we have a couple of things there. New to the crew, a young hopeful. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. You may have potential. And we gained 48 gold, okay. Let's see, reparations for Redcliffe. What have we got? Inquisitor, I'm pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe, Arling. May Andraste watch over you. Tegan Gurin, and we get 130 gold, okay. Diverting soldiers in the Frostback, smash? Gather herbs, escape routes for agents in Crestwood, busy. To serve any master, the Arl's invitation, deploy Rice and Evangeline. I feel like this is going to be important. We have recovered from our Inquisitor. We have recovered from our wounds and are ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evangeline has friends among the Orlesian nobility who may listen to our cause, and I am familiar with several caches used by the rebel mages. Or, if you prefer, we would be honored to join the Inquisition troops near Valfermin and fight the forces of Corypheus as best as we can. Yours in service, Rise and Evangeline. Caches Rise speaks of might yield something of value. I think so as well. A passionate warrior coming from a good family might bring the Inquisition a good deal of gold. An experienced Templar and a powerful mage would greatly increase our military strength near Valfermin. I agree. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Cullen's idea here. Let's see. And finally, to serve any master. What have we got for this one? Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Carbronak that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House, who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Liliana not participating, alright. With your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away. I trust you, Josephine. You got this. Now then, about the western approach. Still need to do that thing. Yeah, I guess we'll just travel there, since that's where we're supposed to go, I would assume, or... Is it something different? Defend resistance, okay. I do kind of want to open this. Liliana's spies have discovered orders from Venator's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network to use in tracking down Corypheus' minions. The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venator's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Okay, we shall accept the report, but we're not gonna go just yet. Because we still need to go to the western approach. We'll venture forth now. I'm gonna bring Dorian, gonna bring Blackwall, and I'm gonna bring Ironbowl. We all know I'm gonna bring Ironbowl. There is no question that I am in fact going to bring Ironbowl. Duh. Although, question is, where in the Western Approach is this main quest thing supposed to happen? I'm very curious about that, and I have no idea where it's supposed to be. Once again, just waiting for the loading screen to finish and I'll be ready. Okay, that's where the mission is. It looks like all the way over where? Oh, that is very far. And I see that quest that I had already finished is still there, so we'll fast travel over to this direction because I don't want to take forever. Probably should have just gone to one of those fast travel statue thingies to help me travel to where I need. Anyway, so that quest is still around. Can I actually turn it in this time, or is he gonna reject me and pretend I didn't do it or whatever? It's not gonna be part of the conversation again.
Can I help you? Are there any other notable dragons you've heard about?
There's supposed to be a smaller cousin of the Abyssal High Dragon roosting somewhere near here. A sandy howler, I believe. I heard rumors of a Vindsummer being spotted taking prey off the Storm Coast. Lovely dragons, remarkably aggressive. Jeanette cited a Grey Storm Rider hunting in the Dales before. Well, it was her discovery. And I believe a Ferelden Frostback has claimed a measure of the hinterlands as her territory. There may be others, but no word of them has reached me.
Okay, yeah, so there is no way I can hand that quest in. It's just gonna forever be there, and I will have no ability to actually just hand that quest in. And it's gonna piss me off that it's just gonna keep doing that. But we all know that I did in fact do that quest. Alright. It's gonna be a long trek. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a trek. But we're gonna go. We're gonna stop some crazy ass shit. Discovered Iska Stan. Wait, this was what I didn't discover, even though I did in. Really? I just. Okay, I'm confused, but oh well. I completed the quest of discovering everything in this region. That works. I understand it, but okay. This one I already discovered it, but fine. Alright, let's do this.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Alright, I mean, that is exactly what I do. I always like to make a good entrance. And, yeah, that looks a bit suspicious.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
But, you are summoning
Fine.
demons.
Just as I showed you.
Do you not realize the problem?
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
I've already got a head start.
Looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Yeah, I already figured.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Oh, that demon army?
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you?
Yeah.
Well then, here you are.
Totally bluffing,
Sadly
actually.
for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
No, that's my job, bitch. What's in it for you, though?
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
No, Livius, you're the tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Aha, yeah, sure. Corypheus made them do this?
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why kill the old gods?
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when Darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Why risk using demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
I've seen worse.
You think you can stand against me with just demons and a Fade Rift? Did Corypheus not mention what I did to the Breach?
He did. He also noted what he did to you at Haven.
Barely.
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you're foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade.
Has he now?
When I bring him your hand, his gratitude will be...
Yeah, I was kind of done with you. I'm sorry, was that how you actually fell? Are you a ragdoll?
Kill them!
Oh, that's right, okay. Just whimper away like a little bitch. Don't mind if I blow all you up. Man, you all suck.
They refuse to listen to reason.
Well, no.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
They've gone too far.
The mages killed their fellow Wardens. Nothing can justify that.
I don't care about justification. It's past time to take arms against the Wardens and stop this madness.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Ah, that makes sense.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Okay. Now, before I was rudely interrupted, a letter found on a Grey Warden machine. I don't trust this ritual Claro is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the Chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought Tevinter slavers near the border. This Erimond sounds like everything that's wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again if not. Just come back safe. Please. Turn off. And now to loot the dead. Verlin staff, silk brocade. Don't really care about the staff. That was not what I wanted to loot, and you know it. Spirit essence. Don't mind if I take that. Wait, how did he even escape? There was nothing for him to escape through. We could have easily killed him with him limping away like that. But no, we just had to let him go, didn't we? Shame. I mean, really, seriously though, how did he escape? There's no way he should. Do you see an escape here? Do you see any way for him to escape? I do not. So, like, what the actual fuck? Seriously, just what, how did he actually, just how? Anyway, back to Skyhold, we'll go and take care of that. Just, still though, I do not understand. I'm gonna get myself some more water though. Okay, now, let's continue onward. And through this door, and that door, and then through this door. Oh, hello. Hi. You don't normally
tracked that
see
Venatori
people in
mage
front
back
of
to
my
Adamant Fortress.
war
They're
room.
looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Well, at least you complimented me right in front of me as if I wasn't here, but hey.
I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Okay. Duly noted. Thank you very much, Hawkeye. Hawk? Why was I about to say Hawkeye? It's not Lieutenant Hawkeye. But why do they have to have similar names? It's just... Okay, anyway, so, Liliana, you have, reports. Milla is free and little worse for wear. Best of all by escaping on her own. Milla preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself, if she learns from it. I feel her future work will be exceptional. And we somehow gained influence from that, even though nobody knew that it was us, but... you know. Deal with Angry Var, guys. I still wanted to deal with that for quite some time, so, Liliana, if you
Inquisitor.
And then over in Ferelden, I still have things that need to be taken care of. The Arl's Invitation. Those are still in progress, right? Everyone else is still doing their work. Here lies the Abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines, powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Alright. No one has better power or work than the Inquisition. I mean, do you see this power level? Do you see how big that is? And it only costs a mere 20? Ha! Those peasants. Nah, I could whip up a...
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. Thanks to our Lady Ambassador.
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
Oh, we're gonna destroy them.
If the fortress is vulnerable, let's just pound it to rubble.
Even with the trebuchet, that would take months. That gives Erimond more than enough time to summon his demon army.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
There's no other way.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor.
Good.
Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Very well, let us make the attack and bring death upon them all. Such is the command of the great, glorious, powerful, and beautiful, and graceful Imperial Inquisitorial Emperor of the new, graceful, and beautiful Alfheim Empire. I'm gonna bring Blackwall for narrative reasons as well. And, Ironbolt. There we go. Let us begin. Any moment now. I would very much like to see the efficiency. Oh, there we go. Fuck you, bitches! That's right, we got some edge ladders. Oh, you thought that helmet was gonna protect you. Cute. Oh! Sir, if you are gonna have a shield like that, be sure to hold it properly. I don't know what a shield would have done against that. That was a pretty big rock. Wilhelm scream. But yes, the efficiency of my warriors is unmatched. We clearly have the advantage over you. Our warriors are just better. It's simple as that, especially because it's led by me. Now then, let's have some fun. Oh, they all died so quickly. How interesting.
Pull back! They're through!
Alright, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Alright, get it done.
Whatever it takes, Colin. If we lose here, we lose everything.
Understood, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive.
Ah. Okay, now the demons are...
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Alright, sounds like a good deal. Find a way to the battlements. This should be the way, I think. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what you were thinking trying to compete with me in archery. What do you people think, really, when you think you can beat me? The thing you should be thinking is that you are absolutely screwed in every sense of the word. Don't mind me, just... yep. I can't lose that. Oh wait, that was a resource I could... Okay, let's see now. If we take a look at the map. Here lies the Abyss. Grey Wardens are using blood magic. Yeah, I know that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Where's the one that, takes me to the battlements? Guess I just have to figure that part out on my own, don't I? Take that gold, don't mind me. Just getting a chance before anybody else does. Examine. Inscription upon a trebuchet stone. In flowing formal script. All who walk in the side of the Maker are one. An addendum underneath it painted quickly and sloppily. Stick this in your tank, Blighty. Oh, hello. Alright, hopefully this takes me to the battlements, and out of the way, Black Wall.
We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual!
Don't worry, we got you covered.
You see, this is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own! I have your back. Everyone, stay back!
Alright, and we got yours.
Keep your distance!
Just fall back to
The
safety.
Inquisition is here to stop Corel, not to kill wardens! If you fall back, you won't be harmed!
Alright. Unnamed, stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Corel as you must.
I don't know why it was asking. It was.
Had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
I mean, that is what I'm all about. Is this to the battlements? Hopefully it is. Please tell me I am in fact heading in the right direction for that, because I do wish to help my warriors. Alright, clearing the siege point. Okay, we have made it to the battlements. Good. Discovered battlements. Perfect. Alright, somebody else.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Leave no survivors. Sentence them all to death. I'm sure that helped him chill out.
You can press on ahead. Clear about
Not to worry, we got this. See? Told you we got this. Alright, any gold? Yes. Not very much, though. What about you? You got any gold? You got ring velvet somehow. What is it with these soldiers carrying around ring velvet? I really don't get it. Oh well, who am I to judge? Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Place for ladders. Oh, there's something important over there. What do you have hiding in there? Oh. Darkspawn shield. Now that's rather suspicious of the Grey Wardens to have a Darkspawn shield.
For the Inquisition!
Damn right for the Inquisition. Oh, I see you have a pride demon with you. How rather prideful of you. No wait, crowd would have worked better, actually. I already really chance. Whatever, fuck you. Well, this pride demon is nothing to be proud of, because look at how his health bar is just melting. Look at that. Look at that. Does that look like something to be proud of to you? I don't think so, honestly. Also, fuck you, mage! And Despair Demon Hive die. Lightning Essence, and oh, what do we got here? Okay, got 2 siege points cleared, an unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? Can't imagine what they need us for if the mages can summon demons. But Jenner and Komet disappeared last week right after the ritual started, and nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready. I'm not sure it's safe to talk anymore.
I thought your men could use some help up here!
Protect my troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Good. Now then, to further investigate the area. Because I always need to investigate shit. Take all the gold, fuck everything else because it's Templar shit. Disgusting Templars. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, it's just a useless thing here. Ah, hello. Oh, more pride demons, eh? Well, once again, I'm going to prove to you once again, you have very little to be proud of. I am going to make you as proud as a proud boy, by which I mean not very proud at all. Oh, thank you, Josephine, for returning with the report, but I'm kind of in the middle of something, so if it can wait a little bit, I'd appreciate it. Ultimate action technique, go. I will admit you're doing a lot better than the last one, but you didn't have to try that hard. You could already do that. Just saying.
I suggest we keep moving. Soldiers get tired, the demons not so much.
Okay, hold on just one second. I have to go ahead and take care of a few things in my inventory, like this, destroy it. That, destroy it. Destroy that as well, and destroy that. Gain a bit of power from that, and I'll take those runes. Nope, nothing there, but there is something to loot over here. And, no, I'm not gonna take that. Also, what is it with them putting out these supply caches as if I need them? Then again, they probably didn't expect me to come here so late with the story and taking my time with just doing everything else and all the side quests. Yeah, they probably didn't. Amulet of power? Good. No way I can. Oh well, not that I need it. I mean, again, have you seen the amount of power that I have? It is just absolutely ridiculous how powerful I am. Oh, that is not the way I do it. Oh, hello. Hi. A bit close, a bit in my personal space. Do not appreciate that. Die. And yes, that is in fact the punishment for getting too close in my personal space. Without any hesitation, that is exactly what I do. So keep that in mind. Personal space is important. Main Bailey and oh, loot. Got a bunch of gold. Wait, there was a bunch more. Soldiers can wait. I'm getting a bunch of gold. See, they're still alive. Still alive and kicking. Got him. No potions needed still.
Make her willing, we may be able to reason with Corel.
Yeah, we shall see. That's completely up to her.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty.
Okay. You take time with your free
Many
speech.
long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Bitch. Just imagine if it failed right there and it's like, oh.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Before you do any of that, I would like to make all of you clear about this. Of course you'd say that.
I'm sure you can't wait for Clarel to do that. How else are you gonna bind her?
Yes, Inquisitor. I want to bind the Warden Commander to a demon. Everyone in this room already knows that. And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty.
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
No, he ain't.
People will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
You have to know a liar when you see it. I mean, does he look trustworthy to you? How did you trust him in the first place?
Bring it through.
Well, so much for convincing them. That doesn't look good. Alright. I'm ready to 1v everyone here.
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
I have no connection to these people, so I'm fine with killing them.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Oh, a special option. Gonna go with
Blackwall, can you
Blackwall.
talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable.
Actually, I gave
Something
it
with a
armor.
purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Well... You still gonna be an idiot, bitch?
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Oh, how nice of him. Oh. Can I keep him, though? I feel like that'd be more appropriate for me. I feel like I should own that dragon, though. I really do. Definitely more appropriate for me to have him. So, noticing something now? Clarel at all? Anything? What did he expect her to do, honestly?
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. See, I am merciful. I may not care about these people who ran it, but, like, you know. Well, yeah, getting a bit close there now. Not really a fan of you, especially for getting this close. Again, personal space, very important. Now die. And don't mind if I just go ahead. Ow! Rude. Okay, you know what? That's it. You are definitely not going to be my pet. My steed is way better than you. Blow. Oh, oops, I can't do that. Okay, blow you up now. Wait, did you just put on armor? Ugh. So annoying. You're such a bitch that you can't just accept it. Oh, don't think I'm not gonna come for you next when I get the chance. Just because I can't target you right now, you think you're safe. Well, once I finish with this proud-ass bitch, you're next. Okay, who's down, by the way? I'll go ahead and revive Iron Bolt.
How do we get out of here? Florell went that way. Care to wager whether she enjoys meeting her new god?
Well, I guess I can't close that rift, unfortunately. Alright, Florell. Where the fuck are ya, bitch? Don't think I'm not gonna go ahead and I've been going this way! Onward! Huh, sounds like a lot of windows are breaking. Nothing like a lovely lover's quarrel. Really? Really? Okay, this is not polite of you. This is very rude of you all. Fuck you! Don't backflip. Okay, definitely gonna take a regen potion. Alright, anything else to investigate? Oh wait. Actually, this is the spot up this way. That is, oh. Nope, that led to nothing. Probably should have figured. Oopsies. Anyway, is there an enemy over there? Oh no, wait, no, that's just him. You could have been my ally, you know, but you made your choice. Also, your aim sucks, so you actually would not have worked. Yeah, my regen potion is still in effect. Teleporting demon's gonna be a teleporting bitch. Except he didn't teleport anywhere useful. Because he's an idiot. Alright. Florell, you get your ass back here, bitch! That's right, you ain't running away from me. Oh. Right, yeah. Mage's duel.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You kinda did that on your own, and also, what was that? Are you corrupted? What? Why?
You did that to yourself, you stupid
Why
bitch.
did you position yourself this way, Florell? Are you trying to
All
get
I
yourself
did was
killed?
dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
Seriously, you could have done that from the other side, which you had. How did you become a mage?
The new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Alright. Not entirely how I expected that to go, but, you know, she was still kind of a dumb bitch. How are you alive? Hello.
Victory. In peace, vigilance.
Bye. Okay, time to get out of here. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I feel like we probably should have just closed that rift when we had the chance. I don't know why we didn't, or why we weren't allowed to. But okay. So, in the Fade, how's this gonna turn out? Here again, and... Oh. Ow. I've had better landings.
Where are we?
We were falling.
Why are you all
Is this...
standing in such
Are we
weird...
dead?
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through.
Wait, I
I
did?
believe.
I mean, yes, I
we're in
planned
the
it.
Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here.
The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
I don't remember what it was like the last time I was here. Right now, I'm more concerned with getting out safely.
That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using. And there could be others.
This is shitty. I'll fight whatever you give me, boss. But nobody said nothing about getting dragged through the ass end of Demon Town.
Come on,
Well,
it'll
the
be
rift
fine.
the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Ew, are my boots ruined? Ah. I'm staying here.
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There, let's go.
I'm really gonna need to wash my boots very thoroughly. Or maybe just get a new pair altogether.
Hey, Sheep, let's join the Inquisition. Good fights for a good cause.
I don't know, Krem. I hear there are demons.
Don't worry about the demons, Sheep. I'm sure we won't see many.
Can't believe I listen. Asshole! Everyone, if I get possessed, faint on my blind side, then go low. Cullen says I leave myself open.
Good to know.
Hey, don't sound so excited to kill my man! Blackwall! And you, Iron Bull, this is your thing. We're fighting demons, we're fighting tough, powerful entities. Don't worry, we got this, okay? Fears of the Dreamers, the Pilgrim. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help with the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountain shook and fell and buried me, alone in the darkness. My legs crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light in my final hours. Let me go to the Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me. Well, you're with him.
There must be something here.
Ooh. Find another fear. Present the item to the pilgrim. Here you go. Oh, I gained some magic from it. Thank you. That's right, I'm amazing. A plea from the warrior up to the spirits. The wolves were our allies. In the old days before Andraste, before the Maker, we knew this to be so. But man grew tired of the chase, the hunt, the truth of fang and steel and blood. Man put seeds in the ground, tended cattle and chickens, and built fences to keep the wolves away. Man bred hounds that would heel and sit and obey, and told himself that the hounds were just as good. Now the Darkspawn come again. They break our fences, kill our cattle and chickens, burn our crops. Our dogs cower with tails between their legs, or if they fight, they fall to the poison of Darkspawn blood. We are dying, and I am shamed by my cowardice. The ways of man and hound are not enough. I come to you, spirits of the old forest. I who built fences, I who came with fire and steel to drive you away. I come to you because fear has made my arms weak. I ask you for unforgiving rage to make them strong again. Kill the hound in my heart and grow strong from the meat on its bones. In its place, give me the wolf. Words caught on the bloody ripples of ancient water in the Fade, somehow remembered. Let's find more fears. Welcome Sunder, nope, don't care.
That's weird.
What? I honestly didn't see what it saw. What was weird? Anyway, moving on. Strange place for a supply cache, but okay. Red lyrium. Who would have guessed there would be some here? Pretty sure everybody did, honestly. So far, no new fears. Oh, hastily written note. A letter by a burning candle. Make her give me strength. When the Darkspawn came to Denerim, I wept so hard that I could not see, but still I fought for you. When demons poured from the sky where the Temple of Sacred Ashes used to stand, my hands shook so badly that I could not aim my bow, but still I fought for you. When Corypheus and his archdemon destroyed Haven and killed my friends, I screamed until I had no voice, but still I fought for you. They're sending me to attack Adamant. They say that the fortress is defended by an army of demons and the odds are grim. We cannot win, but our distraction, our sacrifice may give the important people the chance to do what is necessary. My stomach is knotted and I see dead friends from old battles reaching out for me every time I close my eyes. I am so afraid, Maker. But still, I will fight for you. Fight for your world, the Maker. He's not even worthy of fighting for. Why do they always aim for me? Stupid demon bitch. Okay, I think we're good. What have you got for me? Malaysian toy soldier. Huh. That? Oh, got some magic. Of course. Okay, I guess that's everything in here. Oh, what about over this way? Book? Walking the Fade, Frozen Moments. I once studied the Fade as a scholar, dissecting it as a child might a rat or a frog. I was young and craved the power conquering the Fade could bring. I tried in vain to chart its paths, and when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the Fade's very nature. How does one pin down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might travel always the same course from conception to completion? Only when I let go of my desires and humbled myself was the Fade open to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to be my guides, my lanterns in the darkness. At their command, the paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water, but memories, drawn from the minds of dreamers. I've drifted through frozen moments like paintings, perfect in each detail as I explored this impossible realm. The spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fade, one cannot seek to master it. The Fade is the master. the teacher. We are merely apprentices. Writings of Magister Callistus of Teravine, known to some as Callistus the Fate-Touched. What an interesting figure this Callistus seems to be. Did I already look into this? Yeah, I did.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia.
Justinia. I don't understand.
Back at Haven, I thought I saw... How can you be here?
She's not. I fear we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
How did you know my title?
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Why do demons serve Corypheus?
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Can I kill it?
How do we hurt it?
We should likely focus on escaping the Fade first.
You hurt it by escaping the Fade and leading your people against Corypheus.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know. But for now, it is the best answer I can give you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Okay. Well, I guess that means I have to kill my memories then. Wonderful. Works for me, honestly. Alright, that takes care of that one. Give me back that memory.
Run while you can! Warn them!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What's going on here?
That was my voice. Wardens.
Now is the hour of our
Why are you doing this? You, of all people.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
My power now, bitch!
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
That's what I suspected.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Thank you.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision.
Yeah.
Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
Yeah, that is a bit suspicious there. That is
Do
quite
you think that was
sus.
truly the Divine?
I have no idea. If it's a spirit, it's not acting like one. No demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
That's great and all, but the nightmare is the thing currently scaring the shit out of me.
A demon that steals fears from the minds of men. After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Anyway, of course, I probably should not have been surprised that, of course, Liliana would somehow find a way to just let me know that she has finished her report all the way in the phase. Like, oh, hey, yeah, by the way, I know a little bit of Fade magic, so, anyway, all I wanted to say was that I have finished my work, and, that all will be, dead, and, just make sure to get out safely. Not entirely sure how to get you out, but, you're gonna have to do the work on that part. A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we bought time for the Wardens to slay the Archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Virus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams that battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the Blight. When you see them, gather. Then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Virus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. Sora. I feel like that was probably Hawkstad, and do not play in the water. You don't know what that is. Jeez, guys. Thought you would know better. Alright, members.
We have a visitor.
some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
Cute. You think I'm afraid? The Claws of Dumat. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of the late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day, and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save if I tried to save us all. We would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked, are merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Ward somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base.
Guess this nightmare wasn't such hot shit after all.
These foes are likely but servants of the true demon.
Just let me have this moment to hope, all right?
Where do I place these flowers? Ah. Fears of the Dreamers, the Freeholder. I watched the Blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that the poison does not take everything. Here. Constitution. I mean, obviously I am a walking bomb, but, you know. Me and my explosive personality, after all. That didn't work. Alright, let's continue on. We're in the right direction. Some dexterity. Don't mind if I do. Just gotta improve my stats for the sake
Be ready!
of my
I'm guessing those aren't friendly either!
What gave that away? Okay, all good. I'm curious about this direction. Oh. Excerpt from a journal. I went to Tevinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere. Big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the Magisters like the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. Oh, now that's very judgmental of you. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the Magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The Magisters are what the mages of Ferelden or Ley want to be. Our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go. I will smile. But if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I am not a child, and I will not be afraid. From the Journal of an Unnamed Templar. Well, clearly that didn't work out for you.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered?
Yes.
You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a failure, and your family died knowing it.
Of course, a fear demon would know where to hurt.
Smaller fears, I would wager. Scavenging whatever the nightmare leaves behind.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
You saw spiders? Spiders would have been a massive improvement from what I saw.
Ew.
Of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors.
Well, now I feel better.
Well, I mean, yeah. The Birth of Fear. In an elegant script, you are too young to worry, so, my child, write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller ones, you have defined them. Listen in a child's shaky hands. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground. Darkspawn under our house. Darkspawn coming up from the basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Warden's coming to make Father go back. Father dying fighting Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. From a letter lying near a cluster of spider eggs. These are not small fears, little child. I don't think you understood. I don't think that was the point of that. Little child. Anyway, I think the other way, actually, is, the, optional path. So I'm gonna go down that way. Do a little bit of backtracking. Now, what might be this way?
What could that be?
Excerpt from a journal. They think they own us. Think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression. As though we don't strive every day to stay sane. To keep the demons away, they can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night, being back in the tower. Their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage, and I realize I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. Want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until Yvonne iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the Conclave in a few hours. Those bastards so much as blink the wrong way. I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. In the Journal of an Unknown Mage. Sorry to have to tell you to chow. I do understand your pain. Well, I don't know why I can still investigate it even though I just read it, but...
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition.
I mean,
like
yes,
Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a warden's strength, beast.
Probably should have expected that to happen.
Qunari will make a lovely host for one of my minions. Or maybe I will ride his body myself.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh yeah, you ain't going anywhere near my man unless it's an axe right in your skull. Or an arrow right up your ass. Because I'll always be there. Always. And of course from that threat of murdering all those demons I get cunning. Pretty exceptional. Pretty acceptable tendencies in myself. And where did these demons come from?
Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
He is such an ass. You're not making me terrified, you're only just showing how smug you think you are. And I do emphasize on the think part, because I know you're trying to be smug. It's just pathetic,
the
is
nightmare
all.
is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
Okay.
Die!
Ow! Rude. Oh, there's still one over there.
The demons!
Very helpful memory.
Go!
Okay. That one was even more helpful. Okay, also there's something over here. Fears of the Dreamers, the Grey Warden. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still, I was fated by joining to die, only alone in the deep roads, a calling in my mind. Sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror and curse the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision.
That's how I escaped.
The demons!
Keep running!
Ah!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then she died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
you her memory?
Are you a memory of the divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
How dare you judge us?
He's not
You
wrong.
tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
Don't know that we can pass judgment on the only folks who know how to stop blights.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
Hello? Right here. Hawk is kinda right,
The
though.
Wardens carry out a vital duty, but they also go too far. They need to be controlled.
Inquisitor,
Ah, more spiders. Okay.
The nightmare has found us.
Where did she go off to?
Form up! I'm with you.
That all of them?
I suppose we should follow the divine. Whatever she is our way out of here.
Right. First things first, though.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
with the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Nope, offers me nothing. Tarot card. Here. The decision be yours. Some extra willpower too. How nice.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it.
I don't care, though.
Bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Ha! She got you. Okay, which way to go? Up or same level? Or I mean down? I feel like up. Please tell me this is the optional way. Oh no, wait. Maybe going down, it kind of looks like going down is the optional way. So I'm gonna go the optional way. The laws of nature and the Fade. It is simple to say that the laws of nature do not apply in the Fade, but while traveling in the Fade is often confusing for mages, it is rarely so chaotic as to defy description. In fact, while the placement of items may seem random, those items usually operate as we would expect them to in the real world. A book opens to show pages. Although the pages may be blank or lined with gibberish, a pen and inkwell let a user write. Though the pen may write on its own, and the inkwell never runs dry, those items that flow usually hover at the relative height where they would have sat at the, had the objects meant to support them existed. Candles suspended in the air as though held by a phantom candlestick, for example. Why are the laws of the Maker bent, but not fully broken? Why does a book not turn into a dragon or a statue explode into countless shards of energy? The answer, I believe, lies in the fact that the items we see in the Fade were most often made by the hands of men. A statue is a created thing. The mortal hands that shaped it gave it a purpose, and it knows what it is meant to do. The objects that strain against the law of nature are ironically those that are more natural themselves. Great stones, for example, hang in the sky. No hand has ever touched them. No mortal mind shaped them to purpose. I suspect, though, we may never know, that if dwarves dreamt and shaped the Fade with their own perceptions, the rocks would not float. From the shape of the Fade by enchanter Phineas Asarathan. Oops. Yeah, please die. I don't really care about your slowing my asthma thing. Yeah, that's right. Teleport for my purposes. Or, well, Dorian's purposes, since he's the one controlling you, but you know. In a bottle. Waters of the Fade. It is unclear whether the water here is a manifestation of the Fade or physical water that is poured in through one of the rifts. Somehow possibly the rift in Crestwood.
What's with the water? Trying to prey on my deep fear of having wet calves?
Maybe. Hopefully that isn't an actual fear, though, because maybe I'd like to oil them up. Scholar. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear with no solution, knowing only that the blight the Magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. I kind of feel like this is the actual path and not the optional path. And, Despair Demon, go fuck yourself. There we go. Blackwall himself. Varric became his parents. Ironbull, madness. Vivian, irrelevance. Are these fears? Cold, despair. Solace, dying alone. Sarah, the nothing. Well, I don't really care about Sarah. Dorian, temptation. Cassandra, helplessness. Big one from what I can tell. Veil of Darkspawn blood. So Blackwall's afraid of himself. Where's my fear? Guess it means only one thing. I ain't afraid of anything. So top that, bitch. Because you ain't got nothing on me. You can't use anything on me. Because I fear nothing. Nothing, I say. And you can't use anything on me. Can you just like stop? Thank you. About time you learned some. About time you die. Now, what would be you? Strength. Okay, and we know the objective, so I'm gonna once again go back to the optional path and see what I could find there. These are rather interesting, though. Not gonna lie. If only I didn't go so far when it came to this path. Okay, so let's see what this way has to offer. What have you got for me? Bronze acorn charm that I can't pick up because I'm carrying too much stuff. I forgot to sell it. Ah, a pride demon, okay.
Just of us, but that's a big one. It feeds on our fear. Let it go hungry tonight.
Or we could just kill it. And besides, Dorian, we fought pride demons before. Come on, this should not be new to you. Now. Ooh, intense lightning essence. Now, what do we have this way? Stuffed animal. Present the item to the child. Fears of the dreamer is the child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains and my feet hurt, but Mama says to hush, that others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to make Mama cry again. I miss her snort. I miss her snort. So Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. Words. Memories etched in stone and blood. I made the expected offerings this morning, but the gods remained silent. The priests are frightened. All of Tevinter is frightened. Our gods have led our people for centuries. Now they have gone still. Are we alone here in this world? No better than the savages to the south who beg for guidance from spirits. And what of the strange creatures who came from underground, like our friends the dwarves? The spawn of the darkness and the plague they carry. Why do our gods not protect us from this? Now the ground shakes. The statue cuts my hand as I fall against it. A great roar sounds. It is massive, shaking the temple market, and I see the silhouette cut the sky. It is a dragon. No, it is Dumat. I have made the offering so many times. His form is as familiar as my own hand. He has returned in glory to destroy these darkspawn that threaten us, to lead Tevinter back to an age of glory and wonder. No. His scales are sickly and mottled, his form twisted and corrupt, like the darkspawn themselves. He opens his great maw and fire billows forth, igniting the market. The flames rush towards me. What did we do wrong? Memory somehow caught in the blood on an ancient Tevinter statue. Temple of Dumat. Look upon the Temple of Dumat, God of silence who speaks to the faithful in dreams. No words of desire may sway his will, no cry of valor may stand against him, for his silence conquers all, and his secrets are shared only with the worthy. Look upon the Temple of Dumat, and fear him. Inscription written below the demon statues. Oh, so one way or another I would have ended up here. They weren't really optional, they just each had their own fears that I could investigate. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Look!
First thing first. Oh, only 4 potions, really? Why are we concerned about barrier strength? Oh. Yeah, you ain't doing anything to spare demon. Don't worry, you got this. Divine memory. Rude. Will allow me to blow you up. You did. Lightning essence, I'll take that. Yeah, that twirling really didn't help you there. Nor is it helping you. Yeah, she didn't really, she didn't plan that out very well. Be gone. I'll take that.
Everyone alright?
Yep, all good. No potions were needed. Good. Nope, can't really use that. What's this? Oh. Hello. Can't take the sigil though, sorry. Get to the rift to escape. So maybe, what armor? Medium free army armor. Yeah, destroy that. Fears of the Dreamers completed.
The rift! We're almost there.
Don't say it like that. That guarantees another demon is gonna show up.
You mean like that one? Or all of them? Giant creature isn't here anymore, so that makes you fair game. Not that you weren't fair game.
You cannot stand against me.
Now, if you would be so kind as to just, you know, remove that magic barrier. Thanks, I appreciate that. I really do. I am so glad you decided to listen to reason and also have a little bit of sleep. I think you could just, you know, take a nice, long...
You will die in agony!
I don't think I will, though. I think that's very wrong of you. But if that's projection that I am sensing, which I am very much sensing in a very big way, I think that is exactly what you will be getting. Oh, you got rid of your important central position. Why would you do that? Ow. Rude. What just happened? Nobody was attacking me. I'm gonna need a potion break, y'all. Is he just trying to pretend he's invisible? He did realize he was on fire, right? So, aspect of the nightmare. Is this supposed to be like what percentage level is this supposed to be of your full-on form? Or is this all you got? Because so far it's not impressive.
You are nothing!
I beg to differ. I am everything. Oh, now why did you have to disappear like that? Do you have no respect, sir? You're supposed to stick around and die. Like, why would you just go ahead and run away like that? You have multiple aspects right now, by the way? Because it kind of looks like you do. Nice.
I grow fat on your fear.
Yeah, so those exact words were actually said earlier. But, you're not really cute enough for me to want to see you fat, so... I'm gonna have to kill you instead. I feel like that's better for everybody. I think we're all good with that. Also, yeah, you're dead. Goodbye. Okay, now that we're done with all that... Oh, right, giant beast. We still haven't killed that. I mean, I have explosive arrows.
Clear a path! Go! I'll cover you.
What?
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Your job will be to deal with Corypheus, Hawk. It's just gonna be...
Stroud. Inquisitor, it has been an honor.
As it has been for me.
For the Warden!
Although again, in all reality, I'm pretty sure my explosive arrows and I might be able to do some pretty good damage, just saying, but sadly I didn't have that option. So that's a shame. Oh yay, Fenrir constellation. Oh, how you honor the World Eater. Well, I'm back. Yeah, no need. I got you. Don't worry, I'm here. Just me doing my usual business of saving the day, saving the world, and all that.
Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
No. I'll tell them the truth.
once they understand what really happened.
Honestly, after all the death they've seen, perhaps it would be better to let them believe the legend.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
He died a hero.
Warden Stroud died, striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
The Wardens are banished from Orlais. They do not help the Inquisition. Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption. Yeah, because of that, pretty sure I can't do that, so,
You leave. The unfortunate truth is that you're still vulnerable to Corypheus. Without Stroud to guide you, leaving the Wardens unchecked is a risk I'm not willing to take. By the authority of the Inquisition, you are banished from Southern Thedas.
No. A bit dramatic, if you ask me.
Hope we don't need them later.
Hawk will oversee your return to the Warden Fortress at Weishaupt.
Yes, your worship.
Your worship, I would stay, if you allow it, and continue our fight.
you may stay.
Of course. I have never doubted your loyalty, Blackwall.
A little bit of hypocrisy, but you know.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor. And take care of Varric for me.
Oh, I also banished you. Oh, Oops. That might have been a bit of an oopsie, from me. A bit of a mistake. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not wrong in this.
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. The Grey Wardens are gone as well. Adamant Fortress has been sealed. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
Well, let's capitalize on this.
The Grey Wardens are active in other nations. If we put out a discreet warning about the danger they pose,
we may improve our standing with nations already concerned about the Wardens. I will take the matter to Josephine. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he is close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update.
Thank you, Liliana.
What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She was at peace.
she seemed calm, serene even. And she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further.
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, I mean, yeah, people might have a bit of a problem with how I, committed my judgment for the, Grey Wardens. Understandably. But... I did not trust them. I cannot trust them. I mean, it's kind of like Hawk said, but, yeah. I kind of it kind of slipped me that Hawk would also be banished. But I have more further judgments I wish to make before I end the video, so bring the criminal forward.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
I have to figure this out.
I'm struggling to understand how judging you can make up for anything that happened.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
He dies by my sword.
Lord Erimond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
We'll see how petty it is. I think that was a satisfying conclusion. And with that, I will... Ooh, I can sit again. Oh. Oh, is it another cutscene, or...?
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Seruth is a senior warden of the Order.
Oh.
She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Not a request made lightly.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Go to the deep roads.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Seruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
You will be assisting the dwarves, however. The Death of Good Seruth operation available. And that will be where we end the video, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give that like button a stab if you did. Subscribe if you want more death in your life. Be sure the bell is tolling for thee, and until next time, rest in peace. Bye! Enjoyed today's video? Well, there's plenty more for you to enjoy here, and if you also want to support this small channel, then there is also my Ko-fi, which is available, as well as a Twitter thread that gives you my commissioning info, and if you'd like some traditional art or literature, feel free to DM me on Twitter. Thank you for enjoying the video and for your viewership.